Hi, this is the 10th time I've tried to film this video, but the lighting was bad at first, and then my parents came home so I wasn't allowed to use the kitchen anymore, so then I went into the living room, and then I spilled a drink, so then I got told to get out, and then I lost the charger, and then my camera died, and then everything died, and then I didn't even know why I was filming a video. I don't actually know what I'm filming about, so I'm going to try and find something to do, and I turned the camera off. Yeah. Please don't mind my hair. It's short. I got it cut. It looks okay. I'm terrified though because this one piece is just longer than the rest and that's really annoying me. So I'm going to cut that off when my parents have gone. Yes, here's a hairbrush. I'm going to find something to do now. Goodbye. I have the iPad out. I am going to try and find out what's good to do on the internet and what's not good to do on the internet. What's in trend right What's in trend right now? So I'm going to go onto trending and see what's happening. This is not what I mean. Okay, I'm going to go onto some people's videos and copy them. Yeah. Pause challenge is in right now, but I don't have any friends, so I don't have anyone to do the pause challenge with me, so I could just do it to myself. Pause! I unpaused myself. Now I'm gonna go search. Goodbye. I've decided I'm telling you a story. Yes, today I'm telling you the story. Today I'm telling you a story of so I was at my friend's house having a sleepover for her birthday. There were a lot of girls there. Well, there wasn't that many to be fair, but there was me, the friend, my other friend, I think there were about 6 people there. And it was very late at night. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. We actually didn't get sleep that night. We didn't go to sleep, which was very sad because I was very grumpy the next morning. So I was in trouble because I was grumpy, and when I'm grumpy and tired, I get stressed. And when I get stressed, I yell at people for everything they do. So, yes, it was about 1 o'clock in the morning. We were watching a film called All the Boys I've Liked Before. We were about 10 minutes into the film, and then we just heard a bang on the window because we were sleeping downstairs in the living room, and we just heard a bang. It was bang, 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 like that and stuff. Yeah, like that, and we all screamed. Now there's 2 parts to this friend's house. There's she has her parents weren't very close to us. There's it's a very large house, so she was very far away, so she couldn't hear us scream. I am hearing so many noises from people, and I don't like people, and so yeah, listen to him. What's he on about? He's talking to himself. It's really sad. So yeah, we all got really freaked out because around this place there had been some issues, kidnapping and stuff. Actually, that's a lie. I made that up. But there was one, a year before that. One small one. And, yeah, we were all freaking out. So, it could have been anything. She literally lives in, right next to a forest. So, it could have been anything. It could have been animals. It could have been the wind. It could have been rain because it was raining. But since we are children, we automatically assume that it was a kidnapper coming to rob us and kidnap us and murder us and that we were going to die. So, we were freaking out, and she called her mum, and her mum came downstairs. Both of my friends were crying, and I was like, it's okay, because someone's my best friend. And so she was crying, and her and the girls, we're going to call her Sarah and the girl who was crying went out with her mum. And all the other girls were like, oh my god, it could be a kidnapper, we're going to die and everything. But since I was the protective one, I'm the mum. That's a complete lie. I was don't say anything about dying because she will freak out. She will be terrified. I feel so bad for the little itty bitty girl. Yeah, so she came back in and we heard another noise. We heard a bang again. This time it wasn't too many, it was like bang. And so the mum and her friend were staying over to help us because she's a single mum and all. So the mum's friend got a knife and was like, I told you this would happen. And we were like, what? And one of my friends was like, what do you mean what would happen? What are you talking about? And we were all like dreading our life. We were like, well, here's the end of our life. And we heard more banging and stuff. And a friend's mum went outside and came back in and we heard another bang. And at this point my friend was like, oh my god, I'm calling the police. Like, we genuinely tried to call the police. Like, we had 911 ready on our phone. Like, it was like 999 ready to call, so we could hit the call button and they'd be there, but we didn't want to automatically jump to assumptions. No. And then we heard a bang, but this time it came from upstairs. And we were like, we all went quiet. We didn't even scream or say anything, we just went quiet, like silent. And we went upstairs, and then our friend's mum came back down, and she has a little brother, and her brother's friend was staying over, and he had a Nerf gun shooting the wall. But we were still kids. Well, I am still a kid, but we were still young and all, so we were like, no, because before it was coming from outside, and we had the lights on for like hours. We were still really scared, and it got to 6 o'clock in the morning, and at this point we were just like, okay, we're not going to be able to get to sleep. That is the end. Let's just wake up and start getting ready for the morning, because we weren't going to get to sleep. It was 6 o'clock in the morning, and we had to be ready by 10 because that was the time we were going, and since there was like 6 girls here, we all take forever to get ready in the morning, which is an issue. So, yeah. Got no sleep that night. We thought we were going to die. It was the worst thing ever. I almost cried, I almost went home, I was terrified, life sucks. I really want to cut this piece of hair. So, yeah. That is the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you got to the end of this video, well done, you've accomplished something big for actually having the patience to sit down and watch me. Because I am not a very enjoyable person. This is why I don't have many friends. What is this? I'll fix that later. So, yeah, goodbye.